Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Escape the Board podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Connor Slagowski, and my co-host,
Charles Holm. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are going to be playing Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. It's a card deck building game. It's something we've talked about a couple of times on the channel.
Super excited to show you guys this one. This is one of our
personal favorites.
Yeah, personal favorites. We've been talking about pulling this out for a very long time. Super excited to get it pulled out. This game is played over a series of games that are increasingly more difficult. What we've got set up here is for game 6.
Yeah, so we decided recently that we just wanted to make another run at the entire full set of the game. So we started at game 1, we've been running through it, and then we just decided randomly out of nowhere, hey, why don't we just make a video out of one of these? So yeah, this is game 6 set up, and that's out of 7 games. It's supposed to follow like there's 7 books and there's 7 years of Hogwarts, right?
Yeah. So quick explanation about setup real quick. When you do get this game set up, each game that you play is going to set up pretty much the exact same way. You've got locations that the evil villains are trying to take over, which is represented by these little Death Eater skulls. I'll try to get that a little closer to the camera so you can maybe see. It's just a skull on a hexagon.
Yeah.
Each location has a certain amount of tokens that it can take before the villains have taken it over. These are villain influence tokens, essentially. Each location is going to tell you how many dark arts events happen each turn. That's this pile over here. There's these little square cards. Each time you turn one over, something happens to either the heroes.
It's a pile of misery.
Something happens. It's a pile of events. And then
so there's going to be, right now there's 3 villains. When you first start the game, at game 1, you are going to have 1 villain. And as you progress through the different games, you're going to slowly increase. So yeah, right now we've got 3 villains at a time right now. In order to beat this game, game 6, we have to beat all the villains. And then at the very end, we have to beat Lord Voldemort. And then we lose if they take over all 3 locations. So if you take over the first location, we'll flip it to the back. The second location is going to have 2 dark arts per turn. That does vary from game to game. In game 6, the second location has 2 dark arts. The third location is going to have 3, again, specifically for game 6. This one has another particularly annoying thing. So game 6, and this is very uncommon, when you reveal the last location, it says all heroes discard an item. Ouch. I did not see that before. But anyway, the way we lose is by losing all 3 locations.
Yeah, and so the villains are all going to affect the heroes in different ways. They're trying to thwart the heroes, as it were. The 3 villains that we have in particular for this one are Dolores Umbridge, who each time a hero acquires a card with a value of 4 or more, which we'll get to the cards that we acquire here in just a second, that hero is going to lose 1 life. Each hero does start at 10 life. And we'll kind of explain how the heroes work here in just a second as well.
Might be easier to explain as we go. So again, as you progress through the different games, it is going to get longer and longer. And honestly, I expect us to go over our standard runtime just trying to play the game.
Yeah, probably.
So maybe we try to explain as we go.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay. So yeah,
but as far as the other villains, Tom Riddle, who for each ally you have in your hand, the active hero is going to choose one, either to lose 2 life or discard a card.
And that's every turn.
Every turn these happen. And Peter Pettigrew is going to say, active hero reveals the top card of his or her deck. If its value is 1 or more, discard it and add a token to the location.
Yep, bad stuff.
And at the start of each game, you're going to obviously shuffle through the cards, and then there's going to be 6 available for purchase by the heroes.
Yeah, we'll show you as we go.
Yeah.
But to start the game, I did actually start with 5 Alohamoras. Each Alohomora is 1 galleon worth of points that I can purchase.
Which is fantastic. Speaking of which, each hand is 5 cards, which is standard in deck building decks.
Pretty common. You do draw at the end of your turn.
Yes.
Yeah.
You draw at the end of you draw at the beginning of the game, and then you draw at the end of your turn after you've used all of your cards. If you don't use any of your cards, they are discarded anyways, so you might as well use them.
Yeah, so let's jump into it. Let's just run through turn order real fast. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to reveal one dark art. And this is going to be Crucio. It just says I lose 1 hit point
and reveal an additional dark art.
Another dark art.
Which is going to be Educational Decree. For each card with a value of 4 or more influence in hand, active hero loses 1 life.
And that's not going to affect us right now because we're working with starting stuff.
Right.
Again, Dolores is going to happen later in the turn. Tom says, allies in hand. I don't have any. Again, I've got 5 spells.
And then
Peter
is not going to affect us because we don't have anything worth value in our decks quite yet.
Exactly. So, again, I've got 5. We're going to spend all 5 of those. And my options here, I've got some good stuff. Incendio is going to do damage. And let me draw another card. So when I say I've got 5 galleons in the bottom right-hand corner here, you can see the cost of each card to purchase.
To clarify, the game calls these little galleon tokens influence tokens, just for
technically,
technical value.
I don't know if they're actually even galleons. It just says Ministry of Magic on them.
That's fair.
I'm going to pretend they're galleons because that's how I've been rolling this whole time.
Not to mention they're used as value in the game to purchase cards to go in your deck, so it just makes sense.
So I don't have enough to purchase
Slugworth.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was Weasley for a second. Hard to see upside down sometimes. I could purchase the Golden Snitch. Another little quick disclaimer. There are several different heroes you can play as in this game. Connor's currently playing as Harry Potter. I'm running Hermione. The first time we played it, we ran the classic Ron and Harry duo. We found out quickly that as fun as that is, it's not the
most effective combination.
Yeah. So Harry really likes beating up villains. Yeah. Hermione really likes collecting spells.
Ron really likes allies. And you can
also play as Neville. And Neville
really likes healing.
Yeah, which is nice if you're running in a 3 or 4 player game. But in a 2-player game, you really need to start packing in other stuff. As far as Ron goes, some of the allies are really nice, but I chose Hermione because spells generally do a significant better punch every single time. So I'm going to purchase that Incendio. That's all going to go to my discard, and I'm going to lose 1 more life from Dolores and draw back up to 5.
There you go. And then at the end of every turn, you replace any cards that were purchased by the heroes, and you start back over at the top of the turn. So location says to reveal a dark arts. This is going to be Petrification. All heroes lose 1 and cannot draw cards this turn, which is rough. I have 1 ally in hand, so I either have to lose 2 life or discard a card.
And it does not have to be the ally that you discard.
It does not. I think I'm just going to discard Hedwig because that would put me net neutral either way.
You know what? I'm dumb. I definitely could have got Slughorn because I keep forgetting about my ability. That's fair. When I say that Hermione likes spells, if I play 4 or more spells on a turn, I get an extra influence.
Right. Because we are playing Game 6, we also not only our heroes have special abilities, which you pick up the first hero ability in Game 3. This version of Harry says that the first time that an influence token is removed from the location, any one hero is going to gain a damage token that they can then assign on their turn. We are also in Game 6, so we get our owl proficiencies. I am playing with the arithmancy proficiency that says that any card that would cause a house die to be rolled costs 1 less for me, and then any time that I roll a die, I can choose to re-roll it. And we'll get to dice rolls here in a bit. Dice are added in Game 4.
And then I'm playing with the Charms proficiency, which just says that once a turn, I can discard 2 spells, and everyone gets 1 influence token, and I get to draw 1 card.
Well,
everyone draws a card. Everyone gains an influence and draws a card.
I am sitting on assigning 1 damage, and I think
Tom is probably the most annoying right now.
Probably the most annoying. And that leaves me with 3 Aloha Moras, which leaves me with 3 influence or galleons, as we call them.
Dittany is nice to pick up early on.
Dittany is really
Confundus
nice.
is available. which is damage, and
If you assign at least one to each villain, also remove one from the location.
Which pings very nice with your ability.
That does ping really nice with my ability. I will take that Confundus.
Okay. And I've got He Who Must Not Be
Just
Named.
going to add one to the location.
Not a big deal. I do have an ally in turn this hand, so I think I'm going to discard. I suppose I'm just going to discard an Alohomora. And then so anytime that you have to draw or reveal from your deck, you're going to have to shuffle. So because Peter's making me reveal, I'm going to be shuffling now. Which might be a good thing because I've got Incendio in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that Alohomora. No, that is discarded. Yeah. Yep.
We're also going to have to pay attention to the reveal at this point because we do each have at least one card in.
Yeah. Which is really dumb. I should not have discarded that Alohomora because if this next card is Incendio, it is not.
Oh, thank goodness.
I could have discarded the 2 Alohomoras to pick up the Incendio.
Right.
Anyway, so I've got Crookshanks is going to do 1 damage, and we're just going to throw that up.
You discarded an Alohomora for Tom. Okay.
So we're going to do 1 damage over there to Tom. And then I'm sitting on 4 influence, one of which I am able to share because Beetle the Bard says gain 2 influence, or everyone gains 1 influence.
I can pick up Slughorn if you do give me 1. I've got 5 influence in
Well, it's very convenient because I only need 3 for Reparo, so you can have that. And that actually goes on top of my deck because of Time Turner.
There's another Dittany.
Dittany's good.
Sectum Sempra. All heroes lose 2 life and cannot gain life this turn.
Ouch.
So Harry has this. So each hero has their own unique starting deck of 10 cards that has 7 Alohomoras in every starting deck, but then they have unique allies and items that, kind of fit the theme of the character. Harry just so happens to have the invisibility cloak, which has this nice little ability that says if any villain or dark arts would make me lose life, I only lose 1 for each instance. So because Sectum Sempra says to lose 2 life, I'm actually only going to lose 1. And then I have no cards of value in hand. I have no... I need to reveal, so I have to shuffle
no
here.
allies.
I have no allies in hand, so Tom's not going to affect me. Peter's the only one that might
do
anything.
Dolores is because you're planning on picking up Slughorn.
Well, that's true. So we're going to reveal, and that's my Firebolts.
Not bad.
Peter's not going to do anything to me. Freaking Wormtail. So that is going to give me 5 cards, which is 5 influence, plus the 1 Charles handed to me. Actually, I didn't need that. He costs 1 less.
That's true.
So that is Slughorn and 1 wasted.
I was going to waste it too, so.
Cool, and I only need 3 to pick him up.
Cheap-o. All right. Morris Mordray. All heroes lose 1 and add 1 to location. Okay, Tom's not going to do anything to me. I'm holding nothing as it spells again. And my top card is a starter, so I'm clear on Peter. I'm going to start off with Incendio, which is going to do a damage to Tom, and I get to draw that Alohomora. And then I'm currently sitting on 6 galleons.
Dang.
Which is pretty nice. Or
the Deluminator removes 2 from the location.
Which is, nice, I guess. Really, I want Dittany, but I also really want the Snitch. I like to draw cards.
The Snitch is nice.
The Snitch is nice.
We all like drawing cards in this game. That's how we get big turns.
Right. Might be a bad move, but I think... Oh, wait, hold on. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 because of my ability. So I'm just going to go ahead and spend all of those. I'm going to pick up both because you can buy as many things a turn as you can afford.
As long as you have the influence. Ooh, Marauders. All right.
So in this situation, I'm going to draw the last 2 cards of my deck and then shuffle and then draw my remaining 3 from my hand.
Right. So that's another Morse Mordray. Everybody's going to lose 1. Add 1 to the location.
I am not doing well.
No, you are not. So I have no allies in hand, so Tom's not going to do anything to me. I did not lose 1 for buying Slughorn.
Oh, I did lose
turn.
1 for buying the snitch.
Yes.
I'm doing very bad.
Yes, you are. And then reveal, and that's a Hedwig, so that's not... So Wormtail's not going to affect me. So I am sitting on 3 galleons and 2 damage. Unfortunately, I don't have the 1 more damage to remove 1 from the location. So I'm just going to take those 2 damage, put them on Tom, which puts him at 5, and then use my 3 galleons to pick up George Weasley down there because he costs 1 less for me.
Now he is still a card worth 4, so Dolores is still going to hit you.
Correct. I'll draw that Hedwig and then shuffle and draw 4 more.
All right, moment of truth. 2 damage. Yay, nay? Petrification. All heroes lose 1 and cannot draw. Not bad, not bad. And
they are destroying us right now.
We're not doing great. I do have an ally in hand. I'm going to keep that. And I'm going to drop in the local Mora. And then Peter. Oh, he doesn't hurt you. He just adds to location. But that's not going to affect anything anyways. I am absolutely planning on passing out as soon as possible. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to discard my 2 spells. And everyone's going to draw an extra card and gain a galleon.
Oh, works for me.
Because I really don't plan on having much at all I can do, so I might as well set us up for some success. I'm going to knock out Tom with Crookshanks, and Tom has...
does that benefit you in any way?
Knocking out Tom?
Yeah. I have Firebolt in hand. If I take him out, I also get an extra galleon on my turn.
Do you want the extra galleon? Because I kind of want the extra 2 hit points before the next Dark Arts knocks me out.
Oh, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So anyway, whenever you knock out a villain, there's also a special knockout reward. So hitting Tom, everyone is going to choose to either heal for 2, which is what I'm doing, or you can search for an ally in your discard pile and put it into hand.
Well, I'm just going to take that 2 heal because I don't have a discard pile. And then we'll move these...
Yep.
Damage tokens off the board over here. And then new villains are revealed at the start of the next turn. So Charles will finish his turn, and then at the start of my turn, we'll reveal the next villain and see what we're dealing with.
So my ability gave me an influence. I have an Alohomora and Beetle the Bard, so I have either 3 or 4 influence.
That's Reparo.
There is another Reparo, which I'm not opposed to. I'm thinking about picking up more healing.
I would give you 2, didn't he?
The 2 didn't would be nice, because I'm taking significantly more damage than you.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do that and let you have my last galleon.
Fair enough. So we'll reveal that card. Expecto Patronum. That's not too bad. And now we're dealing with a Death Eater.
I don't like them.
Each time Morse Mordray or a new villain is revealed, all heroes lose 1
I'm voting on him being next.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, then we're going to reveal my Dark Arts. He who must not be named adds 1 to the location.
We do need to start picking up those location droppers.
Yeah, we do. I have 1 in hand if I can deal damage across the board, which means I need more damage.
Right.
So if I can pick it up, that's probably going to be Expecto Patronum. I would love to pick up Marauder's Map this turn. Anyhow, so that was not Morse Mordray. It revealed the top card of my deck. That is Alohomora, so Wormtail's not going to do anything to me. I have 2 damage in hand, or a damage and a heal. Might want to take the heal. I think I'm going to take the heal from Hedwig. Deal 1 damage to that Death Eater. And then that leaves me with 4 galleons in hand and 2
The Deluminator
ooh.
drops 2. That's tempting.
It is tempting.
Especially,
I also have the option of taking Hogwarts, A History, and Reparo.
you could do.
Which I agree with you. We need to start removing locations, but
It's not often we pull 6. Pulling 3 isn't hard.
it's true. I also need to get more draw in this deck. I have almost none.
Which is the Marauders map.
I know. That's
Well, let's see. I've got 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got at least 6.
so you can pick up
I can
Deluminator
pick up the Deluminator.
or Expecto Patronum.
I prefer Expecto Patronum because it's a spell.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So I'll take Marauders this turn. I'll try to pick up Deluminator next turn. You can take Expecto Patronum.
As long as I don't pass out this turn.
Right.
All right. And we've got Expulso. Lose 2 life.
Oof.
Which is actually a good thing because I'm going to get knocked out while picking it up. So I'll be able to play all my cards and not really take many negative effects.
It's fair.
Except for the location.
Don't forget to reveal.
Which is going to add 1 to location. Which is actually really good because my first card is going to be the Golden Snitch, which makes me draw a card.
Nice. And gives you 2 galleons.
And 2 galleons. I have... Oh, I have a really sneaky thing I want to do. Oh, I have a really sneaky thing. So I'm going to play the Time Turner, which is put me up to 3, and then 3 Alohomoras, puts me up to 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Oh, you don't have an... That's 4 spells to give you another galleon, huh?
Yeah, which is totally fine. So right now I'm sitting on 5 and an extra galleon, which is going to give me this.
Okay.
Time Turner's going to put it on top of my deck. She's going to stun me, which is going to make me lose this. I'm going to add 1 to location. I'm going to lose half of my hand, rounded down.
Fair enough.
And my last card is Reparo.
Nice.
So I'm going to draw that, play it, and we're going to drop 1 from location, which using your ability is actually going to assign 2 damage this turn.
Right. And so the reason he added 1 to the location is each time a character is stunned, and it actually explains it at the bottom of your character board. So anytime you're stunned, so when you take 10 damage, you're going to discard all of your tokens and half the cards in your hand, rounded down, and you're going to add an influence token to, or a Dark Eater's influence token to the location, and then you're going to reset your health to 10 at the end of your turn and start over. So you don't actually die in this game. The only way to really lose is to lose all of the locations. But it does speed that up the more you get stunned.
Yeah. Which we do need to keep trying to whack away at that because I literally just took off the one that I put on.
Yeah. All the more we need to start. Let's see what I've got. How about that? So that's 3 Alohomora. So that puts me at 4. I could pick up a Dobby.
Okay. Yeah, Dobby's good. You've got more cards, though?
I do.
Nice.
I have 2 allies in hand. So Horace is going to have all heroes choose 1 to either gain a galleon or to heal for 1.
Take that galleon.
Take
the galleon.
think I'm going to take the galleon as well.
You're pretty close.
And then I do, yeah. And so Horace says to roll the Slytherin die. The way these die work, and as you can see, we have 2 Hufflepuff die. When I got the game, there was a mistake.
Yeah, which happens.
So we don't actually have a Ravenclaw die.
Yeah, every dice is going to do 1 of 4 things. You can draw a card, heal, do damage, or gain influence. And then each die is going to have a preference on which kind of thing. So everything's going to happen 1 time, except Slytherin is going to have 3 copies of do damage. The Hufflepuff is going to have 3 copies of heal. The Ravenclaw is going to have 3 copies of draw card.
And then Gryffindor is going to have 3 copies of the galleon.
Of the influence.
Yeah.
So whenever we do roll the Ravenclaw die,
we're just going to end up rolling.
Yeah. And if we hit hard, it's going to be a draw. And if we hit draw, it's going to be a heart.
Just flip it. Yeah. Eventually, I do hope to get that fixed, but we will find out. So that puts me at 6 galleons. Alohomora is going to put me at 7.
That should be at 5. That should put you at 6, isn't it?
3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because I chose to pick up one from him.
So 6.
And then I have George Weasley, who is going to deal a damage.
Very nice.
And then nobody else has another Weasley, period. If Charles happened to have another Weasley in hand, then we would both gain 1 heal.
Oh, I just thought of a terrible thing. As much as I know we want the Death Eater gone, a little bit of meta gaming here. Peter also pairs terribly with Lucius.
That is true.
We do not want them stacking either.
No. We'll get to Lucius Malfoy here in a bit, and you'll understand a little bit more about what he's talking about.
Lucius heals the villains.
Yeah. Every time a token is added to the location, every villain heals for 1. So that puts me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What's George's extra thing? If
another hero has a Weasley in hand, all heroes heal for 1.
Gotcha.
So that's a pretty decent round. I've got 7. That's Deluminator, or that's Dalby and Raparo. Oh, that's Dalby and Hogwarts.
Sir, the Deluminator.
Dalby also removes and is draw.
I guess.
Yeah, I need to take that Deluminator.
Hold on. Before you get too into it, I've already got 4 with 2 draws. I could probably pull 6 if you want to pull Dobby. You do like dice and you do like allies.
Yeah. That's the
but both of them are going to do 1 damage to you.
That's true. Which is fine. That puts me down to 5. I'm still at half health.
We have another Confundus up. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would.
Okay. And Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1 and adds 1 to location.
Ouch.
Yep.
At least it's not Morse-Mordre. Yeah, we need to get rid of Peter.
So no one does anything yet except for Peter. It's going to reveal Crookshanks. So that's not going to take effect. I'm going to go ahead and Ditany you for 2. That sounds like a good plan.
I appreciate that.
We're going to Incendio for 1 damage and draw a card.
What happened to doing damage to Peter?
I still think we should finish him, especially since he's so close.
Unless Lucius is next.
If Lucius is next, then we're going to have to cry about it. But generally,
the damage just sits there. We can take out Pettigrew.
There are dark arts that heal them. Yeah. All right, fine. I'll throw it on Pettigrew. The other problem is that the Death Eater starts.
I think we've revealed 2 of the 3 or 4 more Mordre in the deck. I don't think the Death Eater is a big
that's
problem.
Not the other problem. There's more than 1 Death Eater.
That's also true.
And if Peter's replaced with the Death Eater,
that's fair.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ifs. There's a lot of ifs.
I think the Death Eater is a bigger hazard right now than Peter.
Okay.
Anyway, that's going to make me draw Crookshanks, which I'm going to use for another damage. And then, so I'm not doing nearly as well on Influence as I was hoping. That's going to be 2 more and draw a card. And that is going to give me the Deluminator. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 to share.
Nice.
Which is going to deal 1 damage to me.
That's glorious. There's a Butterbeer. That's always nice.
Butterbeer is nice. It heals everyone and gives them influence.
Yeah. So, Sectum Sempra. All heroes lose 2 and cannot gain life this turn.
We're in a good position to take that.
I do not have the cloak in my hand. And then reveal.
If we can get past your turn without knocking it, so that's good.
Yeah, so
okay, cool.
Alohomora.
So I got Expecto Patronum in my hand.
Well, that's fantastic because I've got Dolby in hand.
Nice.
So that's going to remove 1. That's going to... Oh, actually, I'm not going to use Dolby first. I'm going to use my Firebolt first because he's at 6.
Question. So I know you talked about damage sitting there. Do you want to put Peter up to almost full before we knock out the Death Eater or vice versa?
Could do.
It's probably a bad idea. Well, let's just finish him off.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that this turn because... So that's 1.
Which everyone's going to... Oh, we can't heal this turn,
That's true.
which is fine. Then it's going to knock one off location.
Which is going to deal an extra damage. That's going to go on Dolores, or well, put that over on. There's already one over on Peter, but Confundus is also going to deal a damage, and that's going to come over on Dolores because Confundus allows me to remove another one from the location because all 3 villains were dealt damage this turn.
Good stuff, good stuff. Unfortunately, your ability only procs once per turn.
Which is true, but that's Dolby, which is going to remove another one and allow me to draw that. So that was a really good round for removing tokens.
Yep, we are sitting pretty clear now. We're doing good on life.
Yeah.
The location's only half full.
You gave me that one.
Yes, I did.
So that's going to be the one from my Firebolt.
Okay.
And then I have Alohomora, which is going to give me 3. And then we're sitting with Horus Slughorn again. So everybody gets to choose to either heal 1 or gain a galleon. There is nothing worth more than 3 on the field right now. So I'm going to take that heal.
Agreed.
And then I get to roll the Slytherin die, which is going to deal damage. We're going to throw that over on Pettigrew. And then Hogwarts History. And we're going to roll the Ravenclaw die on this one.
What do you get out of drawing? What is in your deck that you're hoping to pull?
It's a good question. We're just going to go ahead and roll that Slytherin die.
Yeah. You don't want to risk getting more...
I'll take that heal.
Influence. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And then with my 3...
you
probably take...
I would like a Confundus. You already have one.
Yeah.
Butterbeer is good, and you would like to start getting draw cards.
I need draws.
All right. Lupin.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. All right, and the next card is the Death Eater. Called it. Accidentally. All right. Opugno. All heroes reveal a top card of their decks. If it is a value card, lose 2 life. Minus not, which is also going to be the same card for Peter. So I'm in the clear there. I'm going to go ahead and detonate you for 2. And I need to find a way to draw cards more often, because this is...
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Okay, Expecto Patronum is going to remove 1 from location, giving me 2 damage to assign. So the question is, do we want to finish off Peter and take the 1 damage from the Death Eater?
I think at this point we need to build Peter up and then fill the Death Eater and then take them both out in 1 turn.
Maybe.
That might be the way to deal with this combination. Fill all 3 of them and then take all 3 of them out in 1 turn.
I don't think that's true, because if you start revealing more than 1 villain at a time, then we're risking hitting
That's
Lucius
true.
and
That's true.
Bellatrix at the same time again.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, I'm sitting on exactly 3 galleons and only 3 spells, so that's super annoying. But one of those is a time turner, so I'm going to go ahead and put Confundus on top of my deck.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's not the same card for Peter. Oh, but you're going to draw before...
Yeah.
All right. My turn. Imperio. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2. Reveal an additional dark arts.
A little rude, but whatever.
Demetrius Kiss. Active hero loses 2 and all other heroes lose 1. That's rough. Reveal top card. That's going to make me lose... No, that's going to add 1 to the location. Because George is sitting on top of my deck.
Yep.
And that is all of that.
Cool.
I am sitting on 4 galleons and 1 damage using Hedwig. Oh, might want to steal that. Probably do the damage. Gonna put that there. That puts me at 4 galleons. Honestly, I think I'm going to take Remus. Or
Remus is good.
Crystal Ball is good.
Remus does a big heal.
That's true. And damage. Yeah, I'll take Remus.
Which is going to hurt you. Yeah. All right, and next is the Triwizard Cup. Gain 1 of everything except a card.
Yep.
Okay, and we've got Relatio. All heroes choose one, discard an item, or lose 2 life. I
Discard an item or lose 2?
think
I have the cloak in my hand, so I'm only going to lose 1.
I'm going to go with the discard. Then we'll check up on Peter.
Or, you know what? I'm not going to lose 1. I'm going to discard one of these Aloha Moras.
That's not an item.
Oh, it specifically says item. Right. Yeah, I'm going to lose 1.
And I've got the thing I just discarded is on top of my deck for some reason. So, thank you, Peter.
Nice.
Okay, how do we want to do this? I am going to use Reparo to pick that back up. And then I'm going to discard 2 Aloha Moras to make us both gain an influence and draw.
Fantastic.
That was awful. I'm going to Beetle to give us both 1. And then I've got the Time Turner to give myself 1, and I'm going to go ahead and put a Reparo on top of deck. And then I've just got a Confundus that's going to do 1 damage. I was trying really hard to get enough draws in there that I might do some more damage and spread that out, but that's whatever. 1 damage is good. Good damage. He's up to 6.
Okay.
And next is Luna.
Who only
Gain
costs me
influence,
4.
and if you play an item, you also gain a damage.
That's fantastic. So 2 Aloha Moras puts me at 4
Oh my
because I
gosh.
have 2 from you.
I've got 2 Ditnies in hand.
Dang! I'm gonna need those. We're both gonna need those.
Yeah, just try to survive.
Right? Oh, why am I playing? I haven't even done...
Rude.
Avada Kedavra, active
Ouch.
hero loses... Frick.
You don't have that cloak, do you?
Oh, I do! I
Oh.
do have Cloak in Hand! Thank you for the reminder. So that's only gonna make me lose 1 instead of 3, but I reveal an additional Dark Arts. Heir of Slytherin says to roll the Slytherin dice,
Everyone's gonna
and
kill 1.
we're going to remove 1 from each villain.
Which is why...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. She's not going to do anything unless I purchase. We didn't reveal Mos Mordrake. Reveal the top card of my deck. That is a 3, so that's going to add 1 to the location.
Okay, now your turn.
Now it's my turn. Now I have 2 Aloha Mora, which puts me at 4.
Which
My
is enough for
cloak
Luna.
gives me at 5. Marauder's Map is going to have me draw 2. So that's
Very nice.
Fundus. And, ooh, very, very, very nice. I appreciate that. So that puts me at 5. Slughorn is going to heal me for 1. You get to choose either heal or influence.
I think I'll take the heal.
And roll the Slytherin die, which is going to be a damage. We're going to throw that on Pettigrew. George is going to add a damage to the Death Eater. And roll the...
Do you have a Confundus in hand?
I do.
Ah, good.
That's why. That's also going to deal damage.
Okay.
Confundus is going to deal the last damage to Pettigrew.
Which is going to knock 1 off location.
He knocks 1 off location?
Yep, all heroes may
Oh,
search their discard
fantastic.
pile for a spell and put it in hand, and then remove 1 from location.
I
But
never
I'm
have
gonna pick
a
that
discard
Confundus
pile.
back up.
That's fair. But Confundus is also going to remove 1 from the location. Because we remove 1 from location, I'm going to add another damage over to the Death Eater.
We're cruising.
And then Firebolt is going to add another 1 to the Death Eater.
Very good.
I
Now, is that to
should
say
have...
if you defeat a villain, right? Not if you defeat a villain with this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that puts me at 6.
6 is good. So it's Luna and nothing else.
There's nothing worth 2.
All right now.
Luna only costs me 4, which is fine. I'll take a Luna.
And none of those galleons are something you can share.
No.
Okay.
I don't share galleons, apparently.
Accio is next. That's not bad at all. I actually might steal that this time because I've got the Illuminator.
That's fair.
All right, so next villain is going to do 1 damage to each of us, and it is Fenrir Greyback. Heroes cannot heal while he is up.
Oh no.
So I've got 2 Dittany in hand.
For nothing. Dang. Oh no.
So I'm thinking we take him out before the Death Eater.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's very rough. Oh, that's so rough.
1 to location.
That's terrifying.
That's not great. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's start knocking them down, I guess. So I've got Incendio to do 1 damage to
draw
him and draw. And I've got Expecto Patronum to gain 1 damage and remove 1 from location.
Which is going to deal another damage.
Which is actually, so I've got 1 more on the Death Eater and then 1 more on Fenrir, because my last one is Confundus, which I'm going to send over to Dolores to pull another one off.
Which is fair.
Which is not more damage, but keeping those gone.
Yeah, keeping the location under control is huge.
Yeah. So right now I'm sitting on 5 galleons, which is pretty nice.
That's the Triwizard.
And I'm sitting on 6.
Still the Triwizard.
Yeah, but I think I want that Accio first.
That's fair.
So I'm going to go ahead and drop that for a draw. And that actually is going to be 4 spells played, so I get to send off a free galleon that I don't want.
I will take that.
Well, actually, let me think about that for a second. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you can keep that. Okay, cool. And then the rest of that is just going to be to buy Accio, which is going to deal 1 more damage to me.
Yeah, I'm not sitting so hot.
No, we're not. I had Dittany. I had lots of Dittany.
I know.
Ooh, Nimbus.
Oh, it's not bad. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2.
Ouch.
Reveal another one. Active hero loses 1. Reveal another one. All heroes lose 1.
No, that's more Dre. All heroes lose 2.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. So we both stun. That's 2 more on location.
That's 3 on location because Morse Mordray adds 1 itself.
Well,
that was rough.
I do have the Illuminator
so we lose all tokens.
I'm going to drop 2 Alohamoras and keep everything else.
I think I am also dropping 2 Alohamoras. That's rough. Okay, well, Dobby.
Honestly, it's not bad. Both of us getting knocked out at the same time gives us both a chance to heal back up to full with
that's
Ray
very
back on
true.
Board.
So she's not doing anything. He already did us that. Okay, cool. So Dobby's going to remove 1 from the location, which is going to deal a damage to Fenrir.
And draw a card.
And draw me a card. That puts me, and then let's see, Hogwarts.
Probably.
I'm probably going to need a galleon.
Really?
I have 2 in hand, my guy. If I'm going to do anything, I'm going to need... Okay, that's a draw. That still puts me at 3.
Cool.
I think I'm going to take... Probably take that Butterbeer. Although that draw probably would have been nice. But we need that heal.
And we've got Tonks.
Ooh. Choose 1, gain 3 galleons, 2 damage, or remove 1 from the location.
That's pretty nice.
That is super nice.
You should definitely be picking that up. All right. So, for each card with value 4 or more, active hero loses 1. Now, because we don't...
4 more in hand, just for those at home.
But the reason I stopped early is because I'm stunned and don't unstun until the end of my turn.
Right.
Because you stunned me on your turn.
That's true.
They do nothing, they do nothing, they do nothing. Cool. So we're going to start off with the Deluminator.
Moves 2 and deals 1 damage. Puts him at half damage.
And Crookshanks is going to knock him up to 5.
Nice.
And then I've got me a Snitch, which is going to draw a card and give me a total of 3 galleons. I'm going to pick up...
Paro or Crystal Ball.
Probably the
Quidditch Gear is
Quidditch
nice.
Gear, yeah. And we have Shacklebolt.
Gain 2 damage and a life and remove 1 from the location.
Oh my gosh. He is expensive though.
He is very expensive, but that's nice.
That's pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Oh, why can't I have a Confundus in my hand?
Because
Um,
we're doing fine on location right now. I wouldn't worry about it.
that's true.
And honestly, we're in a good place to keep up on the location throughout the rest of the game.
Probably.
We're probably going to win this. That is one thing that I've noticed about this particular game for anyone who wants to try it out. Definitely, you want to spread out. You want to get a lot of galleons so you can buy good cards. You want to make sure you're doing lots of good damage. But if you were ignoring cleaning up locations, that's normally how you lose. Get lots of cards to clean up the location.
Yeah, that's...
They're not too common, so pick them up whenever you can, and you're not going to be spread too thin.
So that puts me at 6, 2, 4, 6. So with Lupin, neither of us need healing because we're at max.
Can't heal anyways.
That's true. Firebolt and Hedwig both dealing 2 damage. That's gonna take him
Removes
out.
2 from location and heals everyone for 3. Do we maybe want to wait on that?
That's probably fair.
Yeah, throw those on the Death Eater.
I'm gonna throw.
Yeah.
Leave him with 1 left. We're gonna throw that one on the Death Eater. That puts me at 3 galleons or a galleon and a draw. I think I'm going to keep the 3 galleons, and I think I'm going to take that crystal ball for the draw anyways.
Not bad. Let's draw 2, discard 1, and that discard does not have to be one that you drew. And another Historia, which will be nice because I've been hoping to pick one up. All right, so
I am playing this deck as if I should have Ron in front of me.
I've got both my Denny in hand again.
And neither of us can heal, nor do we need healing at this point.
That's 1 damage.
Hold on. Active hero loses 2. Did we do dark arts for me?
Yes. No, we didn't.
No.
So you lose 2.
I lose 2.
Screw you.
And then I didn't reveal the top card either, which would have been...
That's not a thing anymore. That was Peter.
That's fair.
Okay, and I am going to...
But I did buy Crystal Ball, which does not ping...
Right.
Okay.
And then mine is everyone either discards an ally or loses 2, which I would say probably take the 2 damage right now.
Yeah.
Because
We're getting ready to heal that, yeah.
I might as well just knock him out.
Heal for 3 and remove 2 from the location. We've only got 1 on there.
Right, but that's going to send him up to 6.
That's nice. And we'll see where we're at with the new villain on the start of my turn.
Maybe. Okay, so I'm sitting on all of... Oh, sorry. Everyone heals for 3.
I already did that.
And then you can have my Dittany.
Okay.
And I've got 2 galleons.
Ouch.
2 galleons.
No draw or anything?
Nope.
Ouch.
That's what happens when your hand's full of Dittany.
It's true. It's true. All right. On the start of my turn, we are going to reveal Bellatrix. Bellatrix reveals an additional dark arts each turn.
Top priority.
Yeah, she is number 1 priority at this point.
That's going to take 1 damage from the Death Eater.
That is factual. So first, active hero loses 2. All other heroes lose 1. That is Dementor's Kiss. I do not have...
Okay. And Flipendo, active hero loses 1 and discards a card.
So I think...
I'm on a good galleon
I'm going to discard an Alohomora.
I've got 8 galleons.
Dang.
And 1 draw. Or 6 and 2 draws.
Yeah, that's a really good turn. I do not have anything like that.
No damage, though.
Yeah. So Alohomora gives me 1. Luna gives me 2. And I'm playing the Hogwarts history, so she's also going to deal a damage over on Bellatrix. She is going to cause me to roll the Ravenclaw die. And that's going to be a draw. Hogwarts history, I think I'm also going to roll
Ravenclaw.
That's going to be another draw. So I'm currently at 2 galleons. That's 3.
By the way, for the next few games that we play, I think I should be picking up George, with you picking up all the other allies.
Which is
It's more
probably
likely-
yeah.
It's more likely that his second ability will ping.
That's true. That being said, so that puts me at 3 galleons. George is going to deal a galleon damage to.
Don't do it. Keep running down Bellatrix.
I have Confundus.
That's nice. You're going to knock out the Death Eater, and then who comes up next? I know it sounds nice, but just wait. Also, there's nothing on location.
That's true. That's fair. George is going to cause me to roll Gryffindor, and that's going to deal a damage. And then Confundus is going to deal another damage.
Cool. Done?
And I have a total of 3 galleons after all that.
3 galleons. That sounds like Reparo.
That sounds... Ooh, you want Hogwarts history, though, don't you?
I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, honestly, I'm going to be picking up Kingsley right now, so take the history.
That's... Okay.
Unless you're about to draw enough to pull Kingsley. All right, first Dark Arc, Heir of Slytherin.
I might.
Everyone's going to take 1 damage. And then second for Bellatrix, Tarantalegra. Active hero loses 1 and cannot assign more than 1 damage to each villain.
So I'm sitting at 4 in hand, plus a Slytherin die roll, plus Marauder's map for a draw for 2.
Are you talking about 4 damage or 4 galleons?
Galleons.
Well, let's see where we go. Gain 2, draw a card. Deal 1 damage to Bellatrix. Good stuff. All right, so I'm at 2, and I have either 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got extra galleons. I don't know what to do with. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's. You said you're on 4?
I have 4 in hand with a draw and a die roll. 2 draws and a die roll.
All right, I'm going to do a sketchy thing. I'm going to discard 2 to make us both draw 1 and gain a galleon.
That puts me in another one.
Well, I think that's all I can give you. What is that, 6?
That's 5 in hand
Withdraws.
with 2 draws and a die roll.
All right, so that's 2, 3, 4.
No, that
5.
plus the one you gave me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 2 draws and a die roll.
So I'm still sitting on 7.
Wow.
So 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll use that for a draw card. 6, 7.
Dang.
I will leave it at 6, and you can have that. I will be taking the Nimbus. I'll be taking the Nimbus.
Okay.
Which is going to do 1 damage.
We are
to me.
revealing a lot of allies right now. That's Sirius, who deals 2 damage and gains 1 galleon. Okay, active hero loses 2. I do not have cloak in hand. Dang.
One more.
Second one, Abada. That stuns me.
Yeah, it does. Which is going to be 2 on location, because that's Avada's special thing. And Avada says reveal another one anyways.
Yeah.
Which is add 1 more to location.
So I lose those 2 you just gave me.
Yep. Should have taken Kingsley.
Maybe. So I think I'm just going to discard my 3 Alohomoras.
Okay.
Butterbeer is going to... healing isn't going to do me any good, but it is going to heal you for 1 and give both of us a galleon. Slughorn says to heal for 1 or galleon for both of us. I'm taking the galleon. Either or. And then that's a Slytherin roll. That's going to be a galleon. Marauder's map says draw 2. Alohomora gives me another galleon, so that puts me up to 4. Dalby says remove 1 from location, which is going to deal damage to Bellatrix and draw a card.
I think I can knock out Bellatrix.
I may not be able to pull Kingsley, but if I can pull one more Galleon, I can grab Flitwick.
I can knock out Bellatrix. And I might, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm sitting on 3 Galleons and a draw card. 3 Galleons and a draw card.
I was sitting so good, too.
Yeah, well, that happens.
Okay, we're just going to draw.
All right.
That is...
Wow.
Puts me at 5.
Wow.
That is the worst one I could have fucking drawn.
That is an insult to injury right there.
Oh, all right. Well, that's Flitwick. Or Tonks.
Think Flitwick is better for you?
Probably.
Because these other ones that aren't rolling dice are more versatile. Advanced potion making. All heroes gain 2. Then each hero at maximum gains 1 damage and draws a card.
What? That's intense.
Morris Mordray. Everyone takes 2 damage, and we're going to add 1 to location. And Bellatrix is going to say Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1 and adds 1 to location. Oof. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Accio. We're going to pull that Nimbus. Just like in Book 4, Accio Nimbus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he was on the Firebolt then, wasn't he? No?
Yeah, Accio Firebolt.
Anyway, not a big deal. I do have a Deluminator, which is going to take 2 from location.
And deal 1 damage.
And deal 1 damage. I'm then going to Nimbus her for the last 2 damage, which is going to pull 2 more off location.
Nice.
And that's going to give me 2 Galleons. All heroes may search their discard pile for an item and put it in hand.
Hey, I actually have... Ooh. Should I take the Marauder's Map for a draw 2 or the Cloak to minimize damage? I think I'm going to take my map.
And my choices are between a Snitch, butt ton of Dittany, which is actually really tempting right now.
Yeah.
Or that Time Turner, which there's not really anything worth pulling. And I think I'm leaning towards the Snitch.
It's probably a good choice.
All right, so Incendio is going to do a damage, and I'm going to draw a card.
Finish the Death Eater.
Everyone's going to heal 1.
And
but since Bellatrix is down, I think we're safe to be pulling more than 1 at a time.
Yeah, probably.
All right, then I've got Quidditch Gear to heal me for 1 and do 1 damage to Dolores.
Nice. You got 4 more?
Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to do that Snitch for 2 Galleons and a draw.
Dang.
Oh, ouch. Not quite there. So close. All of that is only including 1 spell.
Ouch!
So I'm sitting on 5 Galleons. We're going to drop Reparo for a draw card. Well, technically I assigned 1 damage to everyone this turn, but there's nothing left to pull.
That's true.
But that is going to be 3 spells. Alomora is going to give me a 4th spell and a Galleon, and I think I'm going to let you have that. Because I've also got Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Oh, Lord.
Which is going to give us both 1 and put me up to 7. Kingsley is mine. Can't stop me this time.
Yeah.
No more of your Trixies. And that completely wiped out my deck, so hopefully I get to draw some fun stuff.
Right? All right. Beginning of my turn, we have a Dementor.
Not too bad. Lose 2 health.
And Coral.
Oh, ouch. That is
we
not
are
a fun
each
combo.
Losing 3 each turn, plus 1 for...
Oh, right. I took
we have
1
not
damage.
Been...
I have not been buying. That's the other thing. I wanted potion making, not Kingsley. Oops.
Yeah.
Whoops.
We got to start paying more attention to Dolores, because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to have lost a couple more life, maybe?
I've been trying to pay attention to it. I'm sure there's a couple that we missed, but it's probably not a big deal.
That's fair. Flipendo. Active hero loses 1 and discards a card.
At least we're back down to 1 dark arts per turn.
Right? So I'm going to drop one of those Alohomora. I am going to lose 3 life.
Yep. Now I'm sitting on 5, so I'm not looking forward to that. Ah, good.
Now
Ditney in hand.
Nice. Okay. So that Alohomora is going to put me at 3. Luna is going to put me at 4. Marauder's Map to draw is going to deal a damage.
Just to clarify, as soon as you purchase something, it goes straight to your discard, right? I know that's how it is in DC.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. That's probably
sure.
how it is, because there's nowhere else it would belong.
Who are we most interested in getting rid of right now?
I mean, honestly, the
Umbridge
Dementor,
has been annoying.
The Dementor does more damage for how much life it has.
That's true.
Umbridge is only annoying when we're paying attention to it.
I'm gonna draw. it's facts. I'm gonna draw my 2 from Marauder's Map. That damage came from Luna because I played Marauder's Map. Luna's gonna make me draw or roll. That's gonna be a draw. I am going to now play my Hogwarts history, which I'm going to take that draw again.
Hey, if you've got any healing to pass my way, like if it would,
if I had any healing at all in hand, I have a butterbeer somewhere in here.
I've got a scheme. I've got a draw card, and I'm 1 galleon off from pulling potion making, and I've got Accio in hand.
Oh,
which is why I asked about the specifics on that.
Gotcha.
Because everyone healing for 2 would be nice, but everyone picking up draws and damage.
Yeah. So that's 2 more Alohomora. That puts me up to 6. Weasley George is going to deal a damage and make me roll the Gryffindor die. That's going to heal me for 1. Firebolt is going to deal another damage. And then, so I'm sitting at 6.
I can put it in my hand. Don't do it. Or actually, take it. I can guarantee 5. I can't guarantee 6. I can put the cup in hand.
There's nothing more expensive than 6. So I'm going to use that Reparo to draw.
Okay.
That's Crystal Ball. That's going to make me draw 2 and discard 1.
I would probably drop off the Historia.
Yeah, I'm going to discard that Historia. Lupin is going to heal you for 3. And that's going to be 1 more damage to the Dementor.
Cool.
With my 6, you said to take...
So again, I'm only 1 galleon off from pulling, and I've got to draw a card. And I've got 4 spells in hand.
Okay.
So there's a very good chance that I pull it.
I know it's an either-or situation, but I think I'm going to take Tonks.
Tonks is good. I can't fault that. I'm a little surprised you didn't want Sirius, but...
I do, but Tonks has more options.
Yeah.
And that's my thing, is I like having the options.
Oh, I forgot about taking 3 damage. Remove 2 from all villains.
Which is why I healed you.
Right. I'm nowhere even close to pulling the super damage off of that. And then I'm going to take 3. All right, let's see what happens. 2 galleons and draw a card. Hold that backfired real fast.
I should have taken potions off.
No. Accio is gain 2 or put in your hand. I'm still going to buy it. I just can't hoard it. I am going to Ditney myself. And then Quidditch gear for 1 on the Dementor and heal again. So I'm sitting on 2. That's 3. I'm going to use that to draw. That was a good choice. 2 damage to heal 1.
And there's nothing to remove from the location.
Right. The big problem, though, is that does lock me into 5, 2, 3, no, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did fall short of that potion making, but I'm not going to cry about that.
That's fair.
Oh, Finite finally pops up.
All right. On my turn, reveal a dark arts. All heroes choose one. Discard a spell or lose 2 life.
I think I could lose a spell. No, I'm going to keep it. Take damage.
As much as I don't want to. Actually, I don't know if I can. I'll lose that 2 life. And then I'm going to lose 3.
I'm sitting on 3 damage.
So 2 Alohomoras. Nothing to remove from the location, so that doesn't do me any good. Hedwig is going to... Probably should have just discarded.
Yeah, it's fine. Too late. Keep going.
Yeah. So that's 1. Fundus is 2. Weasley is 3.
He's gone.
We're both going to heal for 2.
Yeah. We'll heal for 2.
Nothing to remove from the location. And I still have a roll on the Gryffindor die.
And then I am voting for Quirrell next, depending on what pops up.
That puts me at 3 galleons.
Nice. That's still almost nothing. Or Reparo?
Reparo or Wingardium. I think I'm going to take
Or Finite. But
Reparo.
We're real solid on our
Yeah, we're doing great on
that's
keeping
replaced
control.
with Reparo.
Of course it is.
All right. Ooh, Crab and Goyle. Every time a Dark Arts or a villain causes you to discard a card, lose 1 life. Not too shabby. Last Dark Art. If you want to shuffle these, Legitimacy. All heroes reveal a top card of their deck. Anyone that reveals a spell discards it. Wow. Loses 2. And Crab and Goyle is going to knock you down another 1. And then I'm going to take 1 more for Quirrell.
That sucks.
That was not fun.
Oh, wait. Nope. I have Cloak in hand.
Good. All right. So let's see what kind of shenanigans we can come up with. I think I still might be able to knock one of them out, but that's not...
Honestly, this is one of the easiest.
I mean, honestly, until our first run through on 6, it's all been very easy.
That's true.
So I've got like nothing anymore. I had 6 galleons, and I got screwed out of all of them. Not all of them, basically all of them. I'm going to draw a card. That sucked. I'm going to gain a galleon. I'm going to do 2 damage to Quirrell. Another damage to Quirrell.
I think I'm going to get stunned either way. On my turn.
Maybe. Well, in that case, I will be giving myself 2 galleons. And I'm just going to take that Reparo.
It's fair.
Ooh, Sorting Hat. Gain 2 influence, and you may put allies on top of your deck.
Ooh. That's nice. All right. Avada Kedavra. Active hero loses 3. That's going to stun me. I am going to discard an Alohomora and my Cloak.
Good news is that gives us things to remove to do damage.
That also adds 1 because I got stunned.
I did.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Additional, remove 2 from all villains.
Rude.
Very rude. Very rude. Stupid regeneration. Can't lose 1 from... Excuse me. Can't lose 1 from Quirrell. Cool. So Dobby is going to make me draw and remove one from the location. We're going to add one to Quarrel for removing. Let's see. Puts me at 5.
5's not bad.
Could I get to? I could also get to 6 potentially. Or I have 2 damage. Already removed one from the location, so I'm not going to do that with Tonks. Let's see what we can figure out. Before I play Tonks, I think I'm going to play Flitwick, which is going to give me 1. That's going to be a draw card. It's going to be a roll of the Ravenclaw die. That's going to be another draw. And an Alohomora is going to give me another Galleon. Slughorn is going to give both of us the choice, gain a Galleon or heal one. I'm not going to heal, but I'm going to gain that Galleon. It's going to be a Slytherin roll. That's another draw.
It's a lot of draw.
That is a lot of draw. Hogwarts of History is going to make me draw. This is going to be the Ravenclaw die. That is a heal. I don't heal. That's okay, though, because Luna is going to give me another Galleon. I have played an item, so she's going to deal a damage over there on Quarrel. Ravenclaw die. That is a heal. That doesn't do me any good. Okay, so that puts me at 4.
Pretty good.
Pre-Tonks puts me at 7.
I'm sorry, what? Tonks gives you 3?
3
or
Galleons, 2 damage, or remove one from the location.
That's enough. No, it's not.
That is enough for anything on the board. Or I could deal the 2 damage to Quarrel and have 4.
And 4 is still pretty good. Honestly, that Sorting Hat's pretty nice.
Especially where I'm picking up so many allies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll deal the 2 damage over on Quarrel. And I will heal back up to max.
Sweet. Okay, and I've got Relatio. All heroes choose 1, discard an item, or take 2 damage. Well, that's rude because the item I would discard is Dittany.
Oof.
All right, let's see. We're going to do 1 damage to Quirrell.
Remove one from location is going to do another damage.
We are all going to heal 1 and gain a Galleon.
Heal, but I will take that Galleon.
I'm going to send that over to
Dolores.
Probably a good option, yay?
Yeah.
Incendio's going to do another damage to her, and I'm going to draw it.
Want to move that?
That's rude, but whatever. Confuntus is going to do another damage to her because there's nothing to remove. And that gives me 3 spells with no Galleons. So I'm going to discard both of those to give us both a Galleon and draw a card. Which is going to give me that, which is going to
1
be...
Galleon. 3 Galleons.
2 Galleons. Mm-hmm. So I'm at 4 because I also get to proc my ability.
Gotcha.
Cool. So 4 Galleons.
Is Finite.
I'm not taking Finite.
It's that or Wingardium.
Can't make me.
I mean, you're right.
Oh, good point. So that's actually your Galleon, because I can give that one to anyone.
Oh, that's fair.
So it's 3 Galleons.
Fantastic.
And I still don't want either of those.
Yeah.
All right, new villain. We've got Lucius up finally.
Oh, Lord.
Which, honestly, we have not been adding much to the location.
No, we have not. The Dark Arts is Tarantalegra. Really? Active hero loses 1 and cannot assign more than 1 damage to each villain. Which isn't the worst Dark Arts, honestly.
No, it is not.
So I'm starting my turn with 3 Galleons. Alohomora is going to give me another. Another 2 Alohomora is going to give me 2 more. So that puts me up to 6. Let's see. Butterbeer is going to give us both a heal and a Galleon. Lupin is going to heal you for 3.
Well, choice.
I I'm maxed.
It'd be real nice to pull that Accio out and grab that book finally.
All right. And Firebolt is going to deal 1 more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. That puts her at 5 out of 7, and I am sitting at 6 galleons. That is anything on the board. That is Weasley, which is really nice. Honestly, your deck is your entire playstyle is kind of built around doing stuff for both of us.
Yeah.
Major support. I think Arthur is a good one for you to pull.
Agreed, especially since you have George.
Yeah. So I know you've been really wanting that.
Take it.
Potions.
It does not matter. Honestly, I want Protego more at this point.
That's fair.
And we've got the Pensive.
Ooh.
Any 2 heroes each gain an influence and draw a card. All right, Flipendo. Active hero loses 1 and discards a card, and Crab and Goyle are going to make me lose another hit point from that.
Yeah.
So
I gained 1. I need to lose it down.
Right. Okay. Well, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 galleons right now. 6. I've got 6 galleons. Or I've got 4 and draw a card. I do like that draw a card. You never know what could happen. No, not the worst thing in the world. Expecto Patronum is going to do 1 damage. And that's 4 spells, which is going to put me back up to 5, and spells go on top of my deck.
Nice. Very nice. There's another Finite.
Rude.
Obliviate. All heroes choose 1, discard a spell, or lose 2 life. Oh, I didn't need to finish drawing my hand, probably.
I'm going to take the 2 damage.
I think I am also going to take the 2 damage.
Because if you discard,
you lose 1 anyways.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I am geared up for a really good turn. Oh, actually, hold on. I am going to discard. Because I've got Protego in hand. Gain 1 damage and heal, which is going to heal the damage that they do to me.
Yeah. Just a free damage. Works. So Dobby's not going to be able to remove 1 from the location, but he is going to give me a draw. I'm going to play that Crystal Ball to draw 2 and discard 1. Ooh. What to discard? I think I'm going to discard Alohomora. Because then I've got Marauder's Map to draw 2 more.
Very good.
Oh, so I'm sitting at 0 galleons right now, and I've played 3 cards and discarded 1. Lovely. Okay, so Butterbeer is going to give us both a galleon and heal us for 1. Hogwarts History is going to roll these Ravenclaw die. That's going to be a heal. Ooh, no, I get to choose to reroll.
Oh, yes, you do.
So that's going to be a draw.
We need to be remembering that more often.
Yeah. Because I've just been taking the rolls at face value.
Yes, you have.
Okay. Luna is going to give me a galleon and deal a damage because I've already played an item. 2, 4, 6. That's going to be...
Everyone gains 1 and heals 2?
Yeah. Gain 1 galleon, heal 2. That's going to be Umbridge.
Malfoy next.
Yeah. I also roll the Ravenclaw die for Luna. That's going to be a draw. And I'm sitting at 3.
3's pretty good.
George is going to deal 1 damage to Lucius and roll the Gryffindor die. I will take that draw. And then I've got Confundus that's not going to do anything because there's nothing on the location. So I might as well just put that on Lucius.
Agreed.
I've got advanced potions making. All heroes heal for 2.
And everyone that's at full.
And everyone's at full gets to gain a damage and draw a card.
Thank you.
Alohomora is going to give me another galleon. Sorting Hat is going to give me 2.
And
any allies go to the top of my deck.
Which honestly, that's the only other good card that you wanted to pick up. Unless you want the pensive, but...
Yeah, because we want you to have George.
I definitely want
Arthur.
I want Arthur, but honestly, the pensive is a group effect as well.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure I can pick up Arthur this turn.
Okay.
I can definitely pick up Arthur.
2, 4. That puts me at 6. 9, 10, 11. Hey, you know what? I'm going to use Tonks and Reparo for their galleons, and that's going to put me up to 11. That's pensive, and that was a good round.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
That's tempting. For each spell played this turn, gain 1 damage and heal 1.
Which is definitely something you need. I need that Polyjuice.
All right, and we've got Barty Crouch. Heroes cannot remove from location.
Okay.
I'm still thinking Lucius first.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt me for 1 and add 1 to location.
Okay.
Which is going to heal him for 1. Okay, now let's see what we got here. 2 galleons and draw a card. Oh, with the stuff you gave me. Oh.
Yeah. I gave you a lot that turn.
This is a spicy turn.
Yeah. Back-to-back spicy turns.
Oh boy, this keeps getting better. Okay, let's see. What do I need here? That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty sure I went through like over half of my deck last turn.
1 and a heal, but I don't need the heal. So I'm up to 5. That's going to give me 2 more damage.
Dang. And remove 1 from... Oh, can't be removed from the location.
Nope. Not very worried about that right now, though. Sitting on 5. We're at on spells. 1 spell... Do I play it safe or do I play it stupid? So many questions.
Depends on how bad you want that wand.
I know. I've got Accio in hand.
Oh.
But if I pull 1 more spell...
Right.
That's 1 more damage. As it is, I'm throwing at least 4 damage from the wand alone, and I'm sitting on another 6. That's 10 damage this turn. Probably just call it and play it safe, right?
Yeah, probably.
It's only 1 more galleon that I need.
You always roll the risk.
I know. All right. Well, that's going to give me 3 more galleons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So good.
That's the wand.
And we're just going to Accio that. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to give me another galleon, which I don't need, so you can have it.
Sweet.
We'll pull that wand back out, and we're going to play that. And that's going to give me 4 more damage. And heal for 4. Good stuff. All right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Removes 1 from location.
There you go.
And then he's at 6, so you've only got to do 1 more to him.
Works. That works.
That was a good turn.
That was a great turn. All right.
villain. All right, we've got Draco. Each time one is added to location, you lose 2 life.
All right. A Pugno. All heroes reveal the top card of their deck. Heroes that reveal a card of a 1 or more value, discard it and lose 2 life.
And you lose 1 more from...
I am safe.
I lose 1 more from Crab and Coil.
Okay. Dang, that was a couple of really good turns.
Really good turns.
Really good turns. Also, I have Cloak in hand, so...
Very nice.
Let's see. Cloak and Reparo. Let's see. Cloak. Lohomora, that gives me 3 because of the one you gave me last turn. Flitwick gives me 4 and draw and roll. I will take that draw. And Lupin is going to heal you for 3, dealing 1 damage to Lucius. We're each going to gain a galleon and remove 1 from the location. There is not 1 to remove.
Honestly, I wish it would just build up a little faster so we could use your stuff more often.
Be careful what you wish for, because we kind of got screwed on our last playthrough. All right. Another Alohomora gives me another galleon.
Oh, I thought you had potion making in hand. That's why I thought you were healing me so much.
Unfortunately. No, Lupin.
Yeah. No, I know that Lupin healed me. I thought you were gearing up to use a potion making.
Oh, no, I wish. Hogwarts is going to roll Ravenclaw. That's a draw.
Potion making?
No. But I do have Reparo for a draw.
Potion making?
No. It's a Alohomora for another. And then Hedwig is going to deal 1 damage to...
Draco's probably worse.
Yeah, probably. So in total, that puts me at 8. So that's 6.
You're not getting another one out of there.
I could pick up Wingardium.
You could pick up... I won't stop you from picking up Wingardium.
Honestly, if for no other reason than to put something else in its place.
The biggest problem with that is you're putting the fluff into your deck. It's popping up into your hand instead of on the board.
That's true.
That's why I refuse to buy them.
That's fair.
Up to you.
Yeah, I'm good with this.
Okay. Incendio and a chocolate frog. Oh, Basilisk. About time.
Oh, cannot draw.
I think him first.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see what kind of shenanigans I have. Oh, yeah, absolutely nothing. Hilarious. I'm going to go ahead and start by discarding both of those so we can both draw and gain an influence.
And I'm drawing an extra card?
Yep.
Okay.
Pitiful. Absolutely pitiful. Despicable even. So that's going to do 1 damage to the Basilisk. And then I am sitting on all of 5 galleons. 5. I do like Incendio. So
Incendio's nice.
One of those is Bard, so I'll share that with you.
Cool. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And the owls.
Okay.
That is a me item.
Yeah, it is. Hand of Glory. Active hero loses 1, add 1 to the location. That's going to cause Draco to make me lose 2.
Oh, I am sorry. We screwed up that last turn pretty bad.
How?
We can't draw. Sorry, not you, me. Like, the number 1 thing I did was discard 2 cards to make us both draw.
Oh.
So that's going to be there. You only get 5 cards.
That goes on top of my deck.
Recalculating real fast. I had one that you had given me. That did damage. So all I have to do is get back to the 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're in the same place. I just have a card on top of my deck.
Okay.
Instead of... Yep.
Right.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Okay. So I'm still at 2. Still deal the damage. One is out of the location, deals 2 more to me. Cannot draw, which really sucks. Because that's kind of been my whole thing.
It's kind of a good thing.
So 2 Alohamoras is going to add 2 Galleons. Slughorn is going to give me another Galleon. You can either heal or gain a Galleon. That's going to be a Slytherin roll. I'll take that damage over there. Marauder's map is going to do me absolutely nothing because I cannot draw. And Firebolt is going to deal 1 more damage to the Basilisk. That leaves me at 5. What does the frogs do? Any one hero gains 1 or loot and okay. And then if you discard,
Yeah. Honestly,
Which
our
isn't
decks
great.
are big enough. It might be worth it to start picking up the fluff. You might be right. As I know that I've got 2 things on board that I still want. Everything else is kind of trash right now.
yeah. And if we don't get rid of it, then
Yeah.
only those 2 are going to start.
Which, I won't stop you from picking either of them up. It's just we're already,
Yeah.
we didn't do his thing for mine or your turn either.
You are right. So for your turn, he is going to make both of us lose 1 life.
And for your turn,
He is going to remove 1 from all villains.
and
That's
then for
annoying.
all of our viewers at home, we cannot even start attacking him until everyone else is.
Yeah, we have to leave Voldy alone until
Yeah.
his army is gone, which is annoying. So I think I'm going to take a Finite and a Chocolate Frog.
Oh, that also makes Confundus almost useless. Like, it still does the 1 damage, but we cannot assign damage to him. So you can't proc its special ability for assigning 1 damage to everyone. Because he's showing, but you can't assign damage to him.
You are right. All right. Well, replace, and let's see what we're working with.
Yep, another Accio and Fleur de la Cour. If you play another ally, also heal for 2. She gives you 2 influence.
Ooh, I definitely need to pick that one up.
All right. Yeah, this first. Active hero loses 2. And they heal for 1.
All heroes. Nope.
No?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to start by doing, I think, just 3 damage to the Basilisk. We need to start knocking him out.
Yeah.
And then I can't draw. So I've got
1.
4, 5, 6. Finally, I'm taking Arthur.
Yes. All right. That's another Expelliarmus.
Pretty good, pretty good.
That's a good one. Crucio. Active hero loses 1. Reveal an additional Dark Arts. Active hero chooses another hero to lose 2. Reveal another Dark Arts. All heroes lose 1. Add 1 to the location.
Wow.
That's wow. Because 1 was added to the location, I lose another 2.
You want to discard a card while you're at it?
No.
You still have to roll.
I know.
Holy.
Oh, add 1 to the location.
Well, that's not that bad.
No, not at this point.
Yeah, he could have rolled the draw card.
I know. Or discard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. You're not down yet.
Not quite. Dobby is going to make me draw 1 and is going to remove 1 of those from the location. We're going to move that damage over onto the Basilisk. George, actually, I want to see if you have
That's fair.
Weasley in hand. Confundus is going to deal another damage.
Well, you can still play it. It procs on
That's true.
whether or not I reveal it, I think.
If another hero has a Weasley in hand. Nice. So we both heal for 1.
The other card I accidentally revealed is the Elder Wand.
Nice.
I have 1 spell in hand.
That's another
draw.
heal. So that's kind of nice.
Can you take out the Basilisk by any chance?
Didn't I?
He's at 6.
He was at 4 at the start.
Re-roll that. Do damage.
Hold up. He was at 4.
Okay.
Remove for 5. That's 6. That's 7.
Okay, cool. I can knock him out. We're good. Keep your heal. Keep your heal. You're fine.
Yeah,
we're good.
probably need that heal.
We can't draw right now. We need to start drawing.
Flitwick is going to give me one. Actually, before I play Flitwick, I want to...
Honestly, if you can knock him out, I wouldn't stop you from that either.
I don't have quite enough heal.
Knock him out.
Advanced Potions is going to heal... What?
Use Flitwick. See if... Oh, I know, because you want to draw. So the question is...
Right, that's what I was trying to...
Right.
I have no other way to do damage right now.
But that gives you a chance to draw, and you get a reroll on it. It gives you a chance to do damage.
Right.
Try again.
That's a draw. That's a galleon.
That was worth a shot.
I do still get a galleon from Flitwick. Advanced Potions is going to heal us both for 2. Lohomora is going to give me 3.
You can't pick up one more for Accio?
I wish I could.
Do you want Finite? Another one?
Not particularly.
Okay.
But I'm going to take it just to burn through the fucking...
And now we've got Trelawney. Draw 2 cards, then discard 1. If you discard a spell, gain 2 influence.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm starting off with Expulso. That's a good option. Roll that, and they're going to heal for 1. Not that bad. This is a joke to you, right? So I can knock out the Basilisk, but I'm kind of shooting myself in the foot to do it.
We gotta get rid of it.
I know. Crookshanks is going to do 1.
7.
I'm going to pick up 1 galleon. And then I've got the Elder Wand.
Oh.
Yeah. He's gone. We both draw a card. We remove 1 from location. I'm going to throw that back on Draco.
That's fair.
That draw card is what we want, though.
Yeah.
Incendio. Do a damage draw card.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Look at that.
Protego. Heal and do a damage.
Nice.
And then I've got Dittany. You can take that for 2. And then Arthur is going to give us both 2 influence. That leaves me at 3. I don't have one more. I didn't play very many spells this turn. I got 3 spells. What a joke.
Ouch.
Oh well. And Fox.
Ooh. Okay. So, Crystal Ball is going to draw 2, discard 1.
It's not that bad. Not yet.
I'm going to discard one of the 2 Alohomoras that I drew. Butterbeer is going to give us both a heal and a galleon. Just going to play that Alohomora. Actually, yeah, I'm going to play that Alohomora, gain that galleon. And then, Hogwarts History. Rolling
did you
Raven.
roll?
I did not do any of that.
New scammers.
I need to stop.
Heir of Slytherin, roll the dice. Cool. So they're going to add influence, and then he's going to roll the dice, and he's going to hurt us both for 1.
That added 1 to the location, which means I lose another 2.
Okay. And we should be good.
Okay.
Now.
So I had played...
Yeah, you probably shouldn't pick those back up.
Yeah, those 3.
Okay.
Hogwarts History. For a Ravenclaw roll, I'm going to re-roll that. Take that draw. Hogwarts History for a Ravenclaw roll. I'll take that draw. Hogwarts History for a Ravenclaw roll. I'm going to re-roll that.
Take
that draw. Now... Remus is going to heal me for 3.
Okay.
And deal a damage. Sirius is going to deal 2 damage, which is going to finish Draco.
Removing 1 from
Remove
location.
1 from location.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're good.
Drop that damage from removing over on Crab and Goyle.
Did we not already? Did you not do damage from removing one already this turn?
No, I haven't removed
Okay.
any.
Okay. All right.
No.
Cool.
So Draco's gone.
Draco's gone. Now we got Crab and Goyle and Lord Voldy himself.
I have Hedwig for 1 damage. And then I have Polyjuice, which I think is going to copy Remus to deal 1 damage, and you're going to heal for 3. That leaves me with 4 galleons. That's going to be...
Cap Accio.
Yeah, I think
Start running that book.
I think that's going to be Accio.
Okay. And we've got the Bezoar. Anyone here heals 3 and draws. And we've got a Vada Kedavra. Wow. Rude.
Ouch.
Take 3. Roll the die. Take 1 more. We both take 1.
Yeah, no, yeah, all heroes.
You just have to read it in reverse of what it would do to us.
That's fair.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to start off with the Nimbus to do 2 damage to Crab and Goyle. Everyone draws a card.
He's going to draw.
I'm going to get 2 galleons off of that. I'm going to use the Illuminator to pull that and deal a damage to Voldy. Yeah, fair enough. I'm very sad about how this turned out, but I've got 2 Alomoras and a Time Turner to give me another 3 galleons, and I get to hoard spells.
It's Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. And I've got Accio.
Nice.
Which is going to be another 3 damage. And 3 heals.
Dang. Good. Good round. Good round.
Now, you got that book? Where's my book?
I'm working on it. Educational decree. For each card of 4 or more in hand, active hero loses 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ouch.
Yeah. And I do not have the cloak in my hand. So that's rough. We're going to roll that for Voldy.
Add 1 to location.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's best case scenario on his. Okay. Now let's try to pull a book, shall we?
We should.
So Pensive first is going to give us both a galleon and a draw. Hello, Homora is going to give me another galleon.
I should not have encouraged you to take that Accio. If I had taken it with my Time Turner, I could have pulled Wand again this turn.
Yeah. Okay. We're looking at... Sorting Hat gives me 2 more, and any allies I purchase go to the top of my deck. Luna is going to give me 1 and deal damage to Voldy.
And roll the dice.
And roll Ravenclaw die. I will take that draw. It's going to give me Invisibility Cloak for 1.
Rude. You're going to want to heal up a lot before you pull that book out.
Yeah. I have no draw, no heal in hand. So I'm sitting at 2, 4, 6, which is more than enough for anything on the field.
I mean, honestly, my vote's towards Fox, but lots of good stuff.
I can get up to 13. I'm just going to play both of those Reparos for draws. It's 1 draw.
I'm sitting on 4 damage and 2 draws. He's at 5.
Yeah, I need 10 more damage.
You got 6? You hiding 6?
I've got 1 draw coming, my guy.
That's the other annoying thing. Again, if I had pulled wand again this turn. I've got 5 spells in hand.
That is okay. Well, that's 1 damage from Firebolt.
Good, good, good.
It's 1 more from Alohomora, and then
Run her for damage. I've got 2 draw cards, and I've got 4 damage.
Yeah, so throw 2 on him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And that leaves me at 8.
I still think Fox is the best. You could pick up 2 things. You could get like both of those or both of those.
Right. I think I am going to take both of those, actually.
We got Mad Eye and Descendo. Ooh, Descendo.
Gain 2, remove 1 from location.
Active hero loses 1 and discards a card. I'm going to drop off an Alohomora.
You got some Ditney?
No. I'm both going to take 1 damage. Yeah, it'd be like that. All right, so we're going to do 2 damage and draw a card, 1 damage and draw a card. Got Ditney for 2 on you. I'm going to use that to draw a card. That's 1 damage and remove 1 from location.
It's going to be another damage.
What's he at?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13.
Ouch. Oh, that's rude. Hold on. I got schemes.
I got it.
Discard 2 to get everyone draws a card and gains influence. Yeah. All right. Got Quidditch gear for heal 1 and do 1 damage, and I've got the Tri-Cup for 1 damage.
Oh, man.
1 influence and 1 heal. So it's going to knock him out, and I've got 3 galleons. Not quite enough for... Oh, wait. I played a ton of spells. That's 4 galleons. I'm finally going to get my owls. I figured, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah,
that's game.
Hopefully the narration wasn't too boring for everyone, but that is Hogwarts Battle.
It's a great game if you enjoy deck builders, especially if you enjoy the Harry Potter franchise. Yeah. I love this game. Each game that you play from 1 to 7 does feel like you are progressing through the 7 years at Hogwarts. As the game progresses, you're getting more abilities, you're getting more options for cards. This is a very unique take on a deck builder because it does get progressively harder every time you play the game. We also have, I own the expansion to this, which adds an additional character in the form of Luna Lovegood.
And 4 more games to play through.
Yeah, and additional 4 games to play through. If you enjoy Hogwarts, or Harry Potter, the world of Harry Potter, if you enjoy deck builders, highly recommend checking this game out. Final thoughts?
I love this game. It's good. Buy it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Until next time, make sure you're escaping all the boredom. We'll see you soon.